Okay. So let us explore more options from this polygon modeling method. So I'll just bring our car back. Okay. So this is the half portion that we model, and now we want to copy it to the other
Sir,
side.
would you please share this recording ये इसके construction का?
Yes. I will.
Yeah.
So before we can copy it to the other side, there are a couple of ways to copy it. First thing I'll have to do is, so you can do it manually. Say just I'll go to my edit, delete by type history, and then if I go to my channel box, I can simply just Control D, duplicate कर दिया उसको, and then drag करके लेके गए. And now see, this is the x. X में हमें उसको opposite में लेके जाना है, side में, ठीक है? So if I come to my scale x, I can just say -1 and enter. अब वो उधर flip हो गया, ठीक है? Now उसको we can just drag and put it over here manually, and then we can select both of them, smash, combine, and also select the center vertices जो कि एक दूसरे पे overlap करेगा, and we can just merge them one way. Second, what we can do is we can just go to the option that is we have a mirror option somewhere. Yeah, yes. You can just go and click mirror. Mirror option box में चले जाओगे यहाँ पे. So if you see, we have the axis, x में जाना है, y में जाना है, z में जाना है. So in this case, we want to move to the x-axis and negative x. Now, before you do apply the mirror, what you have to do is first change your pivot point. See, my pivot point is over here. That is why when we copied that part, we have to manually drag it that side. So what we can do is we'll just move our pivot point. D press karo to free your pivot point, then just drag it to the center. One way of moving the pivot point. Another way is you can just snap the pivot point to the vertices or maybe the grid. So how to snap it? Press D, hold D on your keyboard, then hold V, D plus V. See, it's changing. Now it's vertex snapping. And middle mouse button से click करके अगर मैं drag करूँगा, it will just snap to this vertex. See, and it easily we have just came to the center of this. So D plus V. Okay, and if you want to snap the pivot point on the grid, then D plus X. See, we are snapping it on the grid. Okay, D plus V for vertex, D plus X for grid. Okay, and middle mouse button click. Okay, so now X in whatever direction the arrow is pointing, that is the positive direction, and the opposite is the negative direction. So now if I go to my mirror option, this is the mirror option. If I go to my mirror option, I'll just say X and negative X, and here below we'll get these options that combine with the original. Automatically it will combine it, and then merge the border vertices. जहाँ पे भी vertex overlap करेगा, that will be merged automatically. Okay, these are pretty much the basic default values comes with mirror option, and I'll just hit apply. See. Now we have a complete part. If I go to my vertex, these are merged. Okay, this is good when you are almost done and you don't have to manipulate your shape anymore. But let's say now I just want to see, want to have the feel of the entire thing, and still I want to manipulate or maybe modify these things, and I want it to be updated that side automatically. So for that, we need to copy it, duplicate it with duplicate special. Somebody's microphone is on. Just mute it. Yeah. Mute it. Okay, yeah. So now we'll go to my edit, and the control D, the shortcut that we are using, that is for duplicate. And we have another duplicate option, that is duplicate special, that is control shift plus D. So this duplicate option comes with special attributes, like either we can copy or we can have an instance, and also we can define which side or which rotation or which translation we want to copy it. Okay, so here I just want to flip it on the other side, that is just scale it on the other side like that. So I'll go to my scale, and this is X, Y, and Z. So this is, we want to scale it on the X. So this is -1. Okay, and we want to have an instance. Now see what it will do. It won't combine the mesh, it won't merge the vertices, but what it will do is, if I press apply, hit apply, now it's copied to that side. If I come to this side and I do any changes here, if I modify the shape, it will update that side also. Okay, see, whatever you will do, if I insert an
Sir,
edge
it's
over
because of
here,
the instance, right?
yeah, it's because of this. If I insert an edge over here, it's inserted that side also. Okay, so generally I work on the half part only, that is fine, मेरा तरीका काम करने का, and then after the final shape I copy it. Some people just for the feel of having to look at the entire thing, so they can just duplicate special the thing on that side, and then they can just modify the object. Okay, this is everything. And then what else we can have? Okay, so let's say I have a high poly
I
object.
couldn't understand what that option was.
Duplicate special.
Yeah.
या डुप्लीकेट सी हम लोग ना सिंपल डुप्लीकेट कर रहे थे इतने देर से, जस्ट कंट्रोल डी करके कॉपी कर रहे थे, बट उसमें ना कोई स्पेशल एट्रीब्यूट्स नहीं होते हैं. बट डुप्लीकेट स्पेशल कम्स विद एन स्पेशल एट्रीब्यूट, दैट इज इंस्टेंस करके एक ऑप्शन होगा वहां पे. अगर इंस्टेंस ऑन करके हम डुप्लीकेट स्पेशल करेंगे तो उसमें ये होगा कि मैं एक साइड में अगर कुछ भी चेंज करूंगा, दूसरा साइड ऑटोमेटिकली अपडेट होगा.
Okay.
Can you see it's updating over there?
You don't need to select.
Nah, you don't need to select that side. Yeah, just select this side.
Okay.
Because it's an instance. That's why. Okay, ठीक है. अच्छा, second thing इसमें let's say I have a high poly model, way too many vertex and edges. Okay, and after the modeling is done, I have poly limit जो कि cross हो जा रहा है. What I can do is I can just come here and I can reduce the number of polygons. I'll just go to the reduce option. Let's see, I'll hit the keep original button and percentage कितना percentage reduce करना है, ठीक है, 50% और maybe मैं इसका 30% करना चाहता हूँ, 30, and apply. So now if you can see, this is our original and this is the one that has been reduced. If I select it, जहाँ जहाँ से possible हुआ उतना कर दिया गया, ठीक है. Okay, let's apply it one more time. 50%, I think. If I go 70%, apply. Now see. Maya will try to keep the edges wherever it's necessary and remove the edges where it's not necessary. ठीक है, सेम इसमें भी हम कर सकते हैं. अभी इसमें कितना है पॉलीगन अगर हम देखेंगे, सिलेक्ट किया, if you can see we have 348 faces and all. तो ये इसको सिलेक्ट करते हैं एंड इसको रिड्यूस करते हैं, लेट्स से 50% पे रिड्यूस करते हैं. अप्लाई. Now you can see we have 141 faces and here we have 348 faces. You can see still maintaining the shape, but then we are losing detail, quite a lot of detail we are losing. See, यहाँ पे हम अंदर के सेट कॉपी किया था, यहाँ पे वो है ही नहीं. So be careful to use it. Sometimes you will have to use it. Okay. And then another option I want to show you is creasing. Okay, I'll just control that everything. Okay, what the creasing does is it will crease your edge. where you need sharp corners, you can just use the crease option. This is the crease option. First, let's go to my edge. I'll just copy this part, Control D, copy it here, delete them. I'll go to my edge and I'll select my outer edge. This मुझे crisp चाहिए एकदम. Select कर लिया पूरा. Okay. Press 3 and now see, if I go to my mesh tool and I click on my crease, I have this icon. See, इसका मैं change हो गया cursor style and middle mouse button से click किया and just drag किया. Can you see the edge is moving closer and also the edge is thickening. Yeah, edge का thickness भी बढ़ रहा है. तो मुझे जितना crease चाहिए उतना ज़्यादा करके मैंने छोड़ दिया. Let's get out now. See, वो edge कितना thick हो गया है. Can you see the difference between the two? इसमें कितना sharp line आ गया है. Okay, another crease we can add is here. So let's select this entire thing. I'll go to my crease tool and click here and drag here. Middle mouse button से click and drag. See. Can you see the difference between this one and this one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that is crease tool. But crease tool का होने का ये मतलब नहीं है कि हम यहाँ पे extra edges add नहीं करेंगे and crease से काम चला लेंगे. ठीक है? For example, let's say मैंने यहाँ पे ये select कर लिया इसको और crease करने के लिए. Select the inside part also. Okay. Press 3. ये जो smoothness है ना ये और ज़्यादा crease हो जाएगा. Let's say mesh tool and I'll go to my crease. Middle mouse button, click and drag. Okay, if I go to my object mode, deselect, see, it's much more sharper than how it used to be. ठीक है? Same यहाँ पे भी हम कर सकते हैं. I'll just select the corner edge. I'll go to my crease tool. It's much more sharper now. यहाँ पे भी थोड़ा कर सकते हैं this one और थोड़ा prominent करने के लिए इसको double click. And I'll go to my crease tool. The lining much more sharper now. Okay. But let's say मैं अभी यहाँ से ना ये सब remove कर देता हूँ. Maybe मुझे इसकी जरूरत नहीं है because मैंने crease कर दिया already. I tightened the edges. So why do we need this? Select and control backspace. Now if I press 3, you can see that we are losing the shape. The creases are still there, but we are losing the shape. So use crease after you have actually defined your shape and added enough segments to hold on the shape. Then only use the crease tool. Okay. Okay. Next thing, another important thing is, I'll just bring back our model. Okay. I'll select it. D plus V, vertex snap over here. I can go to my mesh and mirror the object and select here. It's already in the center of the grid, that is fine. So I can just go to my mesh, mirror the object. Okay. It's a smooth view now. But just notice in the vertex counting and the face counting, this you can get from here, display, heads up display, and here you can get all the poly count option on. Okay, so if I select now in the unsmoothed version, I'll select both of the parts. Now you can see faces, we have 1134 faces, right? The moment I hit 3 on my keyboard, the smooth preview, now you see the faces we have 18,112. It increased by 6 times. Maybe the edges are not visible here in the viewport, but Maya is actually calculating more edges just to uh, maintain the smooth shape when we are pressing 3. Okay, so there is the option जिससे हम थोड़ा सा लाइट मोड में भी हम स्मूथिंग जैसा फील भी आएगा एंड यहाँ पे ये भी इंक्रीज नहीं होगा. ठीक है, I'll just select both of them. If I go to my mesh display, we have harden edge and soften edge. So this is hard polygon model जिसमें hard दिख रहा है. जब मैं deselect करूंगा ना यहीं पे you can see all the edges कहाँ से कहाँ पे जा रहा है and all the जहाँ पे भी foldings हो रहा है. So what you can do is we'll go to my mesh display and you can hit the soft edge. Now if you see it's almost smooth. अगर मैं एक distance से देखूंगा, or if you look it from a distance, you won't even figure it out कि smooth है कि कैसा है. थोड़ा सामने जाओगे then you can see okay fine, हाँ कट जैसा है, अभी भी इतना smooth नहीं है. Okay, but the thing is कि अभी हम select करेंगे we still have 1134 faces. बड़ा नहीं. ठीक है, 3 प्रेस करने से आपको स्मूथ तो हो जाएगा बट देन यहाँ पे काफी ज्यादा लोड ले रहा है ये प्रीव्यू करने में. सो व्हाइल मॉडलिंग एटलीस्ट जब तक हमें स्मूथ अप्लाई करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़े फाइनल रेंडरिंग से पहले, वी कैन जस्ट अप्लाई दिस सॉफ्ट एज ऑप्शन टिल देन फाइनली जब हम रेंडरिंग कर रहे हैं उस टाइम पे हम 3 प्रेस कर देंगे, स्मूथ करके हम उसको रेंडर कर निकाल सकते हैं. Okay, next I want to show you another option, that is, let's say if I want to change the edge flow. What if I want to change the edge flow? Okay, it completely depends upon your object. तुम्हारे ऑब्जेक्ट में किस तरीके से एज फ्लो है उस हिसाब से हम एज फ्लो बनाते हैं. ठीक है, मे बी इसमें मुझे क्या करना है, लेट्स से मुझे ये एज ना इस तरीके से नहीं चाहिए, मैं इसको डिलीट करूंगा. ठीक है, नाउ ये 1 2 3 4 5 6 साइड पे नहीं चलेगा. अब मैं क्या करूंगा, मल्टी कट टूल ले लेते हैं एंड मैं यहाँ से यहाँ पे क्लिक करता हूँ, एंटर. ओके, इफ आई गो टू माय वर्टेक्स एंड मूव माय वर्टेक्स, now I have a very unique edge flow. It's still a planar surface. It's still a planar surface. Yeah, we still have quads, but it's a very unique edge flow. Okay, so इस kind of जब हम cuts वगैरह use करते हैं ना, and actually I am not, when we are not sure कि कहाँ से cut करना है, किस angle से करना है, what you can do is we have an option that is spin edge करके एक option होगा यहाँ पे, spin edge backward, spin edge forward. इसका shortcut याद रख लो, Control Alt and either left arrow key or right arrow key. ठीक है, so if I select this one and Control Alt plus right arrow key, it's rotating. See, तो तुम्हें मल्टी कट यूज करने की जरूरत नहीं है. You can just press your Alt plus Control and right arrow key or left arrow key. तो यहाँ से आसानी से इस तरीके से इसको मैनिपुलेट कर सकता हूँ. These things will just increase your work efficiency, nothing else. Same thing with different tools.
Hello.
Okay. I'll just renew my scene, new scene, and don't save. Let's get a cylinder. Another cool option that I want to show you is इसका कम कर देते साइज. Let's say 6. I don't need any
Sir,
cap.
why is it always to maintain a quad?
Why to always maintain a quad?
Yeah.
That is because if we have n-gons, n-gons means more than 4 sides of a face. If we have 5 sides, 6 sides, those are called n-gons. And if we are below 4, then we have a triangle. So while rigging
Yeah.
or animating or texturing those triangle or angles, na, it gives weird stretching effect.
Okay.
So इसलिए it's better to maintain a quad. Okay. So अभी हम इसमें क्या करेंगे? Let's say radius कम कर देते हैं, maybe 0.2. Okay. Let's say we have a rope or maybe wire or maybe string जो कि इस तरीके से फोल्ड होते होते जा रहे हैं. कैसे मैं उसको करेंगे? ठीक है. I'll just make my object जिस भी शेप का मुझे चाहिए, जैसे ये सिलिंड्रिकल फॉर्म है. Then I'll go to my curve and मैं कोई सा भी कर्व ले लेता हूँ. This is I think the CV curve tool. I think this is the EP curve tool. So I'll just click and I'll make my okay. So now what I want is ये फेस जो है मैं इसको एक्सट्रूड करूँ एंड वो एक्सट्रूड हो एग्जैक्टली इस पाथ से. ओके, इसके शेप से एक्सट्रूड हो. I'll just select my face. I'll select my curve. Now make sure कुछ weird सा चीज ना होने के लिए तुम्हारा जो स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट है उसको हल्का सा अंदर रखो, उसी फेस से निकलता हुआ. ठीक है. Also make sure your starting point should start from here. Sometimes it will confusing ये होगा ना कि हमने यहाँ से शुरू किया and end point पे लाके रख दिया. So the method that we are going to apply now, the technique we are going to use, it only works with the starting point, not with the end point. ठीक है. तो वो क्या करेगा ना, अगर starting point यहाँ पे होगा वो यहाँ से डायरेक्टली वहां पे जाएगा, then वो इधर आएगा. So I'll go to my face. I'll select my curve. And then I'll just hit my extrude option, that is Control E, shortcut C. अब starting point से सीधा end point पे चला गया. So we just need to increase the division. We have division only one, that is why it's just going directly to the end position. I'll just increase my division. Let's keep increasing. Let's see कितने में. 25. Okay, 25 is a good number. We can go to 32. Let's say. ठीक है. Now if you see the edge distribution is quite very much like uneven. If you see it's much closer here, and if you see towards here it's very much stretching out here. Again we have closer here. So that is happening because जो अंदर जो कर्व है हमारा, उस कर्व का कंट्रोल वर्टेक्स इस तरीके से रखा गया है. यहाँ पे सामने सामने है, यहाँ पे काफी दूर दूर है. So again Maya is history dependent. So ये अभी भी इसके साथ connected है. Anytime we come here and we will just move it, it will move the polygon also. ठीक है. So what we can do is हम इसको select करते हैं curve को, and we can go to curves and we can apply the rebuild option. Rebuild option में जाके let's say 24 is a good number, 20, and apply. Now if you can see the edge distribution is quite even now. Okay. I'll select my object, edit, delete by type history, and we can get rid of the curve now. We don't need that anymore. Okay, I'll just, oh, sorry. And I can press 3. This is what we have. Yes, we are recording. Okay. File, new scene, don't save. Okay. That's the another interesting option, that is mesh and boolean. I'll clear this menu here. Very interesting tool. So what boolean does is, if I take a cylinder and I'll just copy it, scale it down. इसको इंटरसेक्ट करके रखते हैं एक दूसरे के अंदर इस तरीके से. ओके. what it will do is I'll just select my object जिसमें मुझे इसका कट लगाना है, then shift select the object जिससे कट लगाना है, and here we have तीन option. Union is simply इन दोनों को union कर देगा, unite कर देगा. Difference, see we can unite them both just selecting them, and I can go to mesh and combine. That will also unite this object. But then इसका जो अंदर का जो portion जो है, this area जो intersect होने के बाद अंदर जा रहा है, वो रह जाएगा. So when you use Boolean, and if I am using this union option, so it is actually cutting that object there. If I press 4, you can see the inside part is not there. It's just cutting over there. Okay. Control Z. Let's apply the option again. This time difference. I'll just click on the difference. See, इसमें cut लग गया. Okay. Same उसी option का जो जगह intersect है उसका cut लग गया. Control Z again. This time I will press intersect. The intersect is जो जगह intersect हो रहा है सिर्फ वही रह जाएगा, बाकी सब delete हो जाएगा. Now इससे थोड़ा अच्छा एग्जांपल बनाते हैं. फाइल, टेम्पलेट, सिलेंडर. Okay. That's it. 40. Now make sure before you apply the Boolean option, you have the smooth version of your model. जितना high poly करना है उसको कर लो, because एक बार हमने Boolean apply कर दिया, then we can smooth it. I'll tell you why. So let's say 60. 60 is a good number जिससे एकदम smooth दिख रहा है. Okay. And I don't need these caps. I'll just remove these caps. Okay. I'll take sphere. Sphere के shape को manipulate करते हैं. Let's say 0.2, 0.3. Okay. I'll go to my vertex and convert it to a capsule. Select the half part and I can just drag them. Okay. Control D. Keep the shape. This is exactly in the center of the grid. ठीक है. 4 press करूँगा, इसका pivot point देखो center में है. ठीक है. Okay. I'll bring it here. इसको थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे merge करके रखते हैं. Let's say इतना तक. Okay. What I'll do is मैं इसका pivot point को यहाँ पे center में लाऊंगा. D plus X grid point में snap करने के लिए. And now I'll go to my rotate tool, Control D, and इसको rotate करते हैं. So let's say 45 degree. Okay. And इसके बाद अगर मैं Shift D press करूँगा ना, this time Control D नहीं, Shift D, वो automatically उतना डिग्री मेंटेन करके कॉपी करता रहेगा. 45, 45, 45. We have 6 types now. ठीक है. Now what I'll do is, या तो मैं एक एक सिलेक्ट करके करूं, या तो आसान ऑप्शन ये होगा कि मैं सबको सिलेक्ट करूं, इन सबको, इसको सेम ऑब्जेक्ट बना देता हूं, कंबाइन, एंड देन मैं इन दोनों को बुलियन कर सकता हूं. फर्स्ट सिलेक्ट द ऑब्जेक्ट जिसमें चाहिए, देन सिलेक्ट द ऑब्जेक्ट जिससे मुझे करना है अप्लाई, एंड देन आई कैन जस्ट मेक द डिफरेंस. ओके, फाइन. नाउ इसको भी लेके चलते हैं. So this is the kind of the centerpiece of a revolver. Okay, अब इसको मैं रखता हूँ यहाँ पे. लेट्स से सेम अगेन, पिवट पॉइंट D plus X, सेंटर में रखते हैं, रोटेट टूल, कंट्रोल D, एंड इसको रोटेट करते हैं. Let's say 60.
सर एंगल स्नैप नहीं होता है.
एंगल स्नैपिंग आई थिंक सो इट्स देयर, करना पड़ेगा यहाँ से कहीं एंगल स्नैप होगा, देखना एक बार, स्नैप टू व्यू प्लेन्स एंड ऑल है यहाँ पे। एंड अभी मैं अगर शिफ्ट टी प्रेस करूंगा इसमें, ये हो गया। ड्रैग इट अप, कितना चाहिए डेप्थ देख लेते हैं, मे बी इतना, ओके। And I can go to my mesh, combine them to a single object, select this one, and separate. Now we have. So we can actually create this mechanical things using the Boolean option quite well. But as you can see, जब वो Boolean apply कर रहा है, ये edge बहुत weird तरीके से edge को weld कर रहा है, ठीक है? And गलती से भी 3 press मत करना, it's a nightmare. So let's say मैं 3 press करता हूँ. This is what you have. So इसलिए बुलियन ऑप्शन अप्लाई करने से पहले जितना स्मूथ बनाना है अपने ऑब्जेक्ट को स्मूथ बना लो, ताकि उसके ऊपर अब मुझे स्मूथनेस अप्लाई ना करना पड़े, एंड देन अप्लाई द बुलियन ऑप्शन, बिकॉज बुलियन ऑप्शन डजंट वर्क आफ्टरवर्ड्स, द स्मूथ ऑप्शन वोंट वर्क इन द बुलियन। Okay, so that was Boolean option then. While making the test. Now I want you guys to move on towards the organic things, more of like human body and all. Okay, so soon we will be modeling a character and all. So let's say आज एकदम basic सा कुछ बनाते हैं. We'll take a box. Get my scale tool. Scale it up. Just pay attention. Huh? Free flow modeling, okay, without any reference. The best reference you can have is yourself. कुछ भी ह्यूमन पार्ट बना रहे हैं, खुद के बॉडी का रेफरेंस ले सकते हो, देख के कैसा है कैसा नहीं है, उसी बात से करने को मन किया. Okay, I'll go to my insert edge loop tool, reset my tool, and I'll insert two edges, one here, one over here. Okay, this will be kind of our fingers जहाँ से निकलेगा. Let's say this is my palm, hand palm. Okay. Now यहाँ पे मुझे एक और split चाहिए to have our 4 fingers. बट यहाँ पे फिलहाल स्प्लिट नहीं लगा रहा हूँ, बिकॉज अगर मैंने यहाँ पे स्प्लिट लगाया देन दिस एज विल कैरी फॉरवर्ड टू देयर. ठीक है, यहाँ पे हमारे पास एजेस बढ़ जाएगा, तो मुझे उतना अभी फिलहाल उतने एजेस नहीं चाहिए, जिसकी वजह से मैं नहीं लगा रहा. लेट्स जस्ट एक्सट्रूड इट वंस मोर. कंट्रोल ई एंड मूव इट आउट. स्केल टूल, साइज से इसको थोड़ा सा राउंड करते हैं. स्केल टूल, राउंड करना. Okay. कर्व्स फॉलो करो अपने हाथ का, कैसा होता है, ठीक है, थोड़ा सा इस तरीके से कर्व। I'll go to my top view जहाँ से मुझे exactly flat होके दिखे। I'm working with bare minimum polygons, अभी तक कुछ इंसर्ट वगैरह नहीं किया उसमें, just trying to achieve the curve and all, इससे पहले कि मैं और भी आगे जाऊँ। Select one edge, इसको थोड़ा सा scale कर सकते हैं। All right, now let's insert more edges. Select here, split, one more split, and one more split. I'm just pressing Z key on my keyboard to repeat the last command.